Hey everyone, we are all packed up and loaded. We are headed to Kentucky, going to the Bowling Green race in Ultra4. We have a long way to go. I think total drive hours is like 17 and a half hours, so it'll probably take like 19 with the trailer. But we're all ready to go and excited to hit the road. We made it to Bowling Green. We're here. It was a long drive, day and a half on the road, but we're fueling the cars. We're in town. Greg's here, Eric's here, Mike from Kenda's here. We're gonna meet them for lunch, but yeah, we had to find a spot that we could fit everything to get fueled up. We made it here to Beach Bend Park. We're really excited. The track's looking really cool. We're actually gonna head over there pretty soon to check it out, but we just got both cars teched. Greg and Eric are here, and we also have Mike with Kenda Tire here with us, so it's gonna be a good time. We're really excited for some racing. We're excited to go check the track out and see what we have to do here. It's gonna be a good time. Today we have practice, and then we also have qualifying this evening. It's a little bit more gloomy today, but it's kind of nice. Yesterday was actually really hot and we were all sweating by the end of it, so the colder weather is appreciated. The mud might be a little worse, but so far it's not looking too bad. We'll see how the track conditions are and get an idea for the course. It's gonna be a good day. Our practice run went pretty well. We got probably 4 or 5 laps in, got the feel for the track. It's honestly way more grip than we expected. We thought it was gonna be a little bit muddier. So we're probably gonna add a little bit of tire pressure into the tires. Other than that, the car was doing pretty well. We also wanna dive into the Icon CDEV, and we're gonna make some changes on the boost based off of G-force inputs. We're gonna basically stiffen up our cornering boost so that the car has a little bit less body roll and it'll kinda wanna slide some more. Other than that, everything seems to be working really good. We're gonna go over the car real quick, make sure nothing's out of the ordinary. And Greg just ran. He had a little bit more issues than us, but he also had probably a little bit more fun than us. He was pushing pretty hard and having fun. But we need to replace an upper link on his car.
So currently we are replacing an upper link. During practice, the dirt here is just so tacky and grippy that when we throw it into corners, we overloaded in one of the corners and put it up on a couple wheels, and it ended up overloading the link and breaking a link. So we're gonna pull this out, swap it out for the spare, and we'll be back at it.
So it turns out I was playing with this while Greg was racing, and I think it has something to do with that, because I was bending this and then that one bent on his car. It's like a voodoo doll. We got both cars back together. Greg's is all back in one piece. We got a new upper link on there. We patched up his sway bar end link, so that's gonna be good to go. We're just doing final checks, tire pressure and whatnot. Greg got some new grooves on his rear tire from Mike and Kenda. so he's excited to try it out with that. But we're gonna head out and do our qualifying lap. So we got 1 lap to put in the best time, and that's gonna be our starting position for our prelim race, which starts tomorrow morning. And then our prelim race is basically our starting position for the main race. So we just gotta keep it together, have some fast laps, make sure we do a good fast qualifying, good fast prelim in the morning. But yeah, let's get out there and push hard. We just wrapped up qualifying. It was a lot of fun. We managed to snag 4th place in 46.28. It was a good run. We had a good time. Pushed pretty hard. Overall, it was pretty smooth. Yeah, we're excited for tomorrow. We have the prelim in the morning, and we just got to get the cars cleaned up, go over a couple small things, and be ready.
Okay, we just wrapped up with qualifying. We ended up with 6th place, so about a mid-pack run. Good run, except we got a little bit sideways in the rocks, so that cost us a few seconds. But we're excited for tomorrow. We're gonna prep a few things on the car and get ready for it.
Today's race day, beautiful day. It's looking a lot nicer than it was yesterday, a little warmer. It's gonna be really good. They already got some cars running this morning. The track's looking good, and we're excited to get out there and lay down some laps.
We're pumped up, the cars are ready. We spent last night prepping things, so we've got all the bolts tightened, all the nuts tweaked to the right spots, and we're ready to hit it hard.
Absolutely. super fun race. We pushed really hard. We had some, we got passed initially. We made some passes. We fought really hard, but started 4th, ended 4th. We were banging with some other drivers out there, so car got a little beat up. We have a few small things to button up before the main race, so hopefully we can get that all dialed in.
Till I closed up shop, I turned out the lights. Then she begged for me to drive her home. I thought about the Kensington Stranglers. I was about to say no. Well, I bleeding dollhouse. She said, park behind the hearse. I said, no need, get out, take your purse. Young lady, all scared. Young lady, all scared. Remember that time you rode me 200 nights, never
It got pushed up.
All right, we just finished up with the first prelim. We started in 6th position, and we had a really good first half the lap. We came into the rocks, and we ended up getting stuck behind a car that broke down in the rocks. So we got tangled on the back of him, punctured a tire, had to back up, and at that point ended up really to the back of the pack. So we got going again and drove the rest of the course on a flat. Just tried to keep it together and be as smooth as we could. So we're somewhere probably toward the back, starting in the main, but we're gonna get it back together and bring the heat.
So looking at it, the main mechanical damage we have, a couple cosmetic things, but mechanical damage is the upper link in the rear. The joint separated, it looks like. Everything's still in there, so we're hoping that the threads are still in there and we can just tighten it all up and get it back in action, but we're about to pull it apart and find out.
No, nature's Loctite. So we got our upper link back in. We ended up, so what happened, the aluminum joint basically on the truck side, not the axle side, is machined in, and a summit joint goes inside it. That pocket actually ovaled out, and then the nut that threads the joint all together and tightens all that down, it's stripped out. So the joint kind of separated, the link was just flopping around in there. So we were able to kind of straighten it back out, cut some new threads, and put that joint back together. And just to kind of help it, because it's not perfect, we put a piece of bushing in there to allow it to, when it tries to push out, it's gonna get resistance from that bushing. So hopefully it holds up. We only got to do 10 laps, but the rear end's back together, and we're gonna start patching up just some of the aesthetics to make sure that it looks good going around the track, but hopefully it holds up.
So we're adding another biting edge on a lateral aspect so that he gets more steering input, so it turns. Okay, cool. Or as I like to say when I'm doing this, groovy.
Car's all buttoned back up, and we are ready to go out for our main race. This is gonna be 4 more laps, so our prelim was 6. We're gonna be doing 10 laps on this main race. We are again starting in 4th position. I think there's gonna be a little bit more attrition in this main race. I think people are really gonna be pushing hard. So we'll see if people kind of drop off, but we're gonna go out there, try and hold a good competitive pace and get us on the podium. Yeah, we came a long way for this race from Colorado, so it was a long drive, so we kind of put it all out there and made the most of the time out here, but it was a really fun time. Our second race, we ended up losing the front diff pretty early on, so we just had to power as fast as we could with two-wheel drive, and the rocks were scary every time, making sure we could get through the other side.
Is that where you lost it at, was the rocks?
No, we lost it in this first corner. I think it just, from the race before, something was ready to go, and it was just done immediately.
Well, here you are in this number 2 spot, though. Congratulations. Who all do you want to thank?
Yeah, first of all, I got to thank Ultra4 for putting on an awesome race, and Beach Bend Park for hosting a great track. It was really, really fun out there. I got to thank Kenda Tire. We had no flats the whole time out here, same 4 tires on the car the whole time. Doug Thorley headers. Got to thank Howl Campfire, Icon Vehicle Dynamics, Yukon Gear and Axle, and Baja Designs, and the rest of our amazing sponsors that support our car and our team.
Awesome. Well, congratulations in your number 2 spot.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
All right, we had quite the race. This race we started off in 5th position. First lap was really slippery, really competitive door-to-door action. We probably battled door-to-door with folks for 3 or 4 laps. And coming through the rocks, what ended up happening, trying to make a pass, we caught a rock, broke the whole rear center section out of the rear housing, and broke the drive shaft off. Didn't know it at the time, but kept going. Car just felt funny, steering-wise and acceleration-wise. And so what we did was we just kept charging in two-wheel drive, and we made it to the finish. So happy to finish, but unfortunate that we had some damage along the way. So we'll see you at the next one.
Awesome weekend here at Beach Bend with Ultra4. We had some ups and downs, but we fought really hard. That final race, we lost our front diff, and we pushed through pretty much the entire thing in two-wheel drive, and thanks to attrition, that brought us home a second place win. Third place was pushing hard to catch back up to us at the end there, but we held strong. So huge thanks to all our sponsors that support us. Doug Thorley Headers, Kenda Tire, Howl Campfire, Icon Vehicle Dynamics, Yukon Gear and Axle, Baja Designs, and so many more amazing, amazing partners. Huge thanks to our team and everything like that. So thank you guys for watching. It's been an incredible time here racing, and we got to get this thing cleaned up and ready for the next one.